the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm here with Jerome Conquest at the Joe Hands Gym Media Day. What's going on, champ?
I'm good, man. Just got done my media day workout. I mean, now every sparrow in the ring doing this thing. I mean, I just can't wait to Thursday, man, so I can eat. I've been on weight for like 2 weeks now, so I mean, I'm just ready to fight now.
Okay, you seem a lot more focused. Something in your eyes this time, Jerome Conquest. Is this a statement date?
No, like always a week before fights and all that. My attitude changed because I'm hungry, but other than that, I mean, I'm just focusing on getting a win, man.
Okay. Now, my condolences to your peoples.
No, thank you.
Walking into this fight with a heavier heart, do you feel any distractions? Do you feel distracted in any way?
No, I don't feel distracted at all because I mean, even with the passing of my brother, and I mean, I wasn't even gonna fight, to be honest. But I just thought about what he'll say, and if he was here, and I mean, what he'll say to me, and the first thing he'll do is grind me up and tell me to stop being a punk, and I mean, just go fight.
Are you dedicating this fight to your brother?
I mean, every fight is dedicated to my family. I mean, not just one fight. I'm not just going to single out this fight and say this is for my brother when I do it for my family every fight.
Okay. Now, this is Parx Casino. Been sailing. Well, we gonna call it Philadelphia, right? Yeah. How big is this to be one of the first fighters ever to fight at this venue? I mean, you're basically kicking off, you're helping to kick off something that's going to be around for years to come.
The funny thing about it, right, is when Parx first opened, I was working there. I mean, I used to work at Parx. So it's funny that, I mean, when Parx first opened, I was an employee there for EVS, and now Parx is having a first grand opening on a brand new venue that they have in there, and I'm blessed enough to be one of the fighters that is co-featured on the card. Okay,
so you kind of getting that. Did you see the documentary on ThaBoxingvoice.com with Deontay Wilder? Did you see the documentary?
The documentary of who?
Deontay Wilder.
No, I ain't seen it.
You got to check that out.
I'll check it out later on.
Yeah. On there, he spoke about how he worked at IHOP, and then, you know, he go back in IHOP now, and, you know, it's a certain feeling that he has, and he can remember the experiences that he had with different employees. Is that the kind of, do you have that feeling of going back somewhere where you used to work there? Are you thinking about, you know, this is what I came from, I've come a long way? Or are you looking to say to anybody that may have doubted you back then that, look, I made it, I'm here? What are you feeling going back into a place where you used to work at?
The funny thing about that, I was just over there talking to Avery Sparrow camp about that, about why I do this. Okay. I mean, I don't do this for the fame. I mean, I do this to support my family. But if I don't need boxing. I choose boxing. So it's a lot of people that need boxing, but I think I'm one of the ones that's, out there, that's humbled and blessed that I don't need it, but I just choose to do it because I love to fight, and I love to keep proving people wrong who said that I couldn't do this, that I was a follower and this and that and everything else at the beginning of my career. You know, a lot of people didn't give me a chance to be where I'm at today. As a 11 fight pro. I'm in 11 fights. This will be my 12th fight this week. And right along with that, I have a little regional title to go along with it. But
yeah, not little. It's a title.
Nah, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Nah, man, but I'm just trying to get better, and I'm just trying to keep coming up with ways to support my family. If I wanted to leave boxing today or tomorrow, I'll be fine. I've always been one of them guys who had a job. Like, I still have a job today. I work. I get up at 6 in the morning and to be to work every day, and then right after work, I come to the gym.
I mean, we've seen people attain world championships. We've seen somebody like Joe Smith, who's
Right,
still
Brian Jennings is another one.
exactly. You know, people who worked every day but still get up and grind. You know, and get in that ring and do what they got to do. So
Yeah,
you know,
even though it's tiring, man, but I just think about, I mean, not being broke. I hate being broke.
that's your why.
Yeah, I mean, and proving people wrong who said that I couldn't do it.
Let's speak
Besides
on
that, I have no other, I mean, thing. The reason why I do this.
Let's speak on that briefly. Do you think that people may have doubted you because of the limited amateur experience? Was that it? Or did people say they didn't see something in your style? What was it that you think that made people doubt you?
Well, what it was, a lot of people didn't know my style. My first debut, my pro debut, I didn't even know my style.
Okay.
I grew into the style that I fight today because of the work that I come in here and I put in with Wade and Randy Hennick.
Okay.
I mean, we came up with that style. I mean, if you go look at my pro debut fight, I really didn't know what I was doing. I still look like I still look like how everybody else would look like a 12 fight amateur. I mean, I had 12, 14 fights as an amateur. I mean, so I really didn't know too much. I was learning on the job. But at the same time, me learning on the job, I was underneath the lights of like people like Tion Kennedy, Eric Hunter, Hank Lundy, Eric Hunter, Tion Kennedy, Lawan Salmon, Dennis Hassan, Chaz Witherspoon, Latif Mundy. I was underneath the lights of them. When they was at the top of their game with Wade and Randy Hennick. If you look at Wade and Randy Hennick resume, everybody who they trained, from the amateurs all the way through the pros, they had a pretty good pro career, and they won belts all the way up into the USBA title. The only thing that's missing from Wade and Randy resume is a world title. That's it. So
You're looking to bring that. You're looking to bring that world title.
If I could bring it, I would love to bring it. But if not, I would keep going on with my career the best way that I can. To give my coaches that continuous resume with having good fighters and great fighters underneath their belt.
Now, speaking of your career, maybe not for this camp, but you work with the likes of Robert Easter Jr., you work with the likes of Lomachenko.
Right.
How much confidence does that give you walking into a ring and walking into an arena where we know anything can happen in a fight?
Right.
But how much confidence does that give you knowing that you're not going to go in there? This is not a Robert Easter Jr., this is not Lomachenko.
Right.
How much confidence do you gain in that?
To be honest with you, I don't take no man for granted in that ring. So my confidence level is going to stay the same with no matter who I'm in there with. I could be in there with an amateur. My confidence level is still going to be he's on my level. I don't never put myself over the top of anybody in that ring, because off of any given punch can turn the fight one way or the other. It could turn it in my favor. It could turn it into his favor. So the only thing what I could do is just stick to my trainer's game plan and do what we do. We box. And if we feel like slugging, we'll slug.
That's the Philadelphia way, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for your time, Jerome Conquest. ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm Jay Goodman. Thanks for clicking on.
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.
In the game, 'cause see the boxing voice.